You are now live.
We are now live. Whoops.
Got it.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
okay, so we are back. We are live. And I think you have a proposal. We gave you the last one.
Yes, we actually have two. I don't know who's on first. I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter. So both these proposals have a new thing, which is an increase in the securities registration renewal fee, affectionately known as the mutual fund fee. And it's something that we passed earlier last year, I think.
Yeah, we passed this.
You did?
No, we talked about it. We
You
did,
talked about
we
it.
did.
You talked about it.
When we were looking at this, we did
Yeah.
look at it.
And the struggle was, I get the things you have on the list are important. It's important to us to be at the 31.7, which is actually 31.8 is a rounding, but that box. And so I was trying to find a way to get there. And frankly, it seemed to me that we needed more money to get there because it didn't feel right asking you to give up stuff that's important and dialing back on what we wanted to do for the us. So I have two proposals and I'm trying to make sure they're not marked very efficiently. So let me, Graham, I didn't mean that as anything. So, I'm trying to see which one I'm looking at. This is the one that just takes what we were looking at this morning and raises enough money to make it work. That's all it does. Also, and so maybe I'll just let you look at it and then I'll give you the second one.
Okay.
And I have to say that they're both, well, there's a slight difference on the title, but so this is number one.
Okay, and on the child tax credit, what color are we doing? Purple?
We're green.
Green, okay, that's, okay, that's your
That's
original.
It's what we proposed last time.
Yeah.
You had a proposal that was
We
slightly
did
less.
purple.
Okay. Yeah, so this is green. Our original bill was yellow and your original was blue. So the rest of the proposal is what you had in your last proposal. But the piece that makes it work is the increase, the $100 increase in the registration renewal fee, which if it would be helpful, Graham could explain what it is currently and sort of the numbers of people and so on. And that raises the 2.4 million. That gets us to 39.98 out of the 40 million that we had.
I see, because the whole bill costs 42 point almost 4. I see.
So you could look at it through different
No, I got you.
different ways. Would it be helpful to have Graham talk about how that renewal fee works and who's impacted, or have you already done enough on it?
That's, you weren't here.
Yeah.
It would be helpful for me.
Okay. Okay, so Fran, can you explain it? Because I know we looked at it when we were looking at all the fees that we might squeeze to raise some money.
Yeah, for the record, Graham Campbell from the Joint Fiscal Office. I must confess that I'm not the expert on this fee that's Dan in our office, but this is a fee. This is a fee that every broker that wants to offer, and financial advisors that want to offer mutual funds and other types of securities in the state, that they have to pay to DFR, and this money that is paid to DFR gets swept to the general fund at the end of the year. There are approximately 24,000 filers of this fee in a given year. The current fee for renewals is $1,500. This proposal raises it to $1,600. What came over from the House last year was a proposal to make this $1,750. And so, yeah, about 24,000 filers, and it was last changed in 2016.
so everybody pays this. And the other states around us, like, the last time I looked at it, were much higher than us.
There are, I haven't looked at the
I
chart
think
recently.
Massachusetts was,
Yeah.
like, this goes back 3 or 4 or
Yeah,
5
we
years.
were,
I think
But they were like,
Yeah.
you know, 1,000 or something.
Yes.
and these are companies that sells securities to Vermonters. And because they don't know when one of their customers might move in here, they all pay it.
Yes.
They
People
need to be
every
licensed,
state.
they need to be licensed in 50
Yes.
states, they can't be licensed in 49, that
Right.
doesn't work for them.
It doesn't work.
So,
How
and
convenient.
the one,
That's very convenient.
very good.
So a majority of these are all not from Vermont. That would-
No.
I think
Edward
the
Jones.
vast majority are not from Vermont.
It would be Edward Jones and, yeah.
And Graham, is this half of what we sent over
No, it's
or less?
It's
So we
less.
sent over 6 million.
That's correct. Yeah, the House proposal in S53 last year included a $250 increase in the renewal fee, which raised $6 million. This one's only raising 2.4.
That's when we looked at it.
Yeah.
We're looking at
That's
it. Yeah.
So it leaves a little room. We were comfortable at the $250 increase last year, looking at what other states did. And so there is a little bit of room to go back there if
Mhm.
we need to do it. But we also think it doesn't affect Vermonters for the most part. Generally, these are paid by the company that hires the broker. It's within the range of what other states are doing. So, seeing
Yeah, I think when you raise 6 million, you've got us up.
I think we got a little, but we weren't the highest, but we
No,
were
but you
getting
were
close.
second or third, yeah, you got us up there, but this is 100, so that's better.
So,
Yeah.
so that's the new piece here, and so these bullets have tax cuts, they have 2 appropriations, and they have a revenue increase. So that all taken together, it gets us to 39.98.
Okay. All right,
So do you want to see the
let's see the second.
Okay, and my apologies. This one says number 1, this one says May 11th. So they're kind of hard to distinguish, so you might want to write number 2 on it or something like that. Because I'm having trouble telling them apart.
Yes, my apologies for that.
Well,
Number 2 is May 11th.
things just kind of,
I'm a number 2
they've all got the,
on mine.
Yeah, can I have that one?
So
wait, have I got an extra?
I've got one.
You've got one, oh, thank you.
So this is responding to, I guess I would say trying to incorporate at least one additional element of what the governor originally gave us. So it has the 31.8 child tax credit, has all the bullets that you all had in your last proposal. It has the 2.4, no, I'm sorry, it doesn't have all the bullets. It has the $2.4 million renewal fee. It also expands EITC from 36 of federal to 38% of federal. That, according to the chart that I have, makes us second highest in the country. I think right now we're third if you include DC, and depending on how you look at the California one. But in order to pay for the expansion of EITC, what we've taken off the list is something that was in our original bill that you all agreed to, which is the Social Security expansion. And I will say that the reason we offered that up is that it's the one thing on the list that we had in our bill, and I was trying not to offer up things that you had in your bill. So it wasn't because I don't like the Social Security expansion or I don't like older people, frankly. I would benefit, no, I might benefit as a little poorer from the Social Security expansion. But that just felt a little more fair to me to offer one of your positions. So that's how the EITC gets its name. This is
So that-
39.76.
So and then just to clarify, so I'm looking at Sandy that we have both of these, so we no longer have the 1.67 social security, and we save a little bit on military CSR.
It is a tiny bit because of the way those are
Yeah.
wed to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because we raised all of them up to the same level.
Okay,
Yeah, and we haven't touched that construct. I know your committee worked a long time on it, and we didn't want to undo it.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
You're off your floor? Seems that way.
Um,
all right.
Thank you, we will talk.
Okay, do you want us to stick around, or do you want to set a time, or what would be? what
We're
would be
on
good
the
for you?
floor at, tomorrow at 9,
No, yeah.
Yeah,
but we
I
could
think that
meet,
this conversation,
we could meet tomorrow at 9.
Do you want to talk now and meet tonight, or do you want to wait? I mean, I'm, okay, I know you have a husband who just had surgery, so I'm
Yeah,
sensitive
I
to
mean,
that.
and I think people are getting
That's okay.
tired, so I think we'll look at it. If we come to an agreement, we can let you know, and that we can meet to sign. If we have further discussion, we can meet at 9 tomorrow somewhere
Sure.
near both floors, so we can
That sounds fine.
run.
That sounds fine.
Okay,
So what I might do, unless you give me some signal not to, is have Abby draft both versions. So if we come to an agreement, we have them. And
Okay.
if you have a third.
if we tweak something,
You know,
okay,
but that just makes sense to me. So if we do come to an agreement, we can sign quickly.
okay, that sounds good.
And Abby's right up there, so she's got the.
Oh, there's Abby. Hi, Abby, keeping everybody late. Okay.
Okay.
And I saw Sandra Campion out there, and I just want to double check the your bill.
Yeah, okay, okay. Do you, and on that issue, do you want to have any more discussion? I know this is not the subject for here, but do you want to have more discussion tonight, or what can I do?
No, I think it's okay. I mean, you took our last
Great.
offer and
Yeah.
put in the e-board and they filled it out, so I think we're okay with that.
We haven't seen the language yet, but.
Yeah, I haven't,
I'll get
well, we
it from
haven't
somebody.
either. I haven't talked to my committee, but all of them.
Okay.
But I've talked to the
Okay.
ones I've been able to get. I think
That sounds fine, then
I
I've
think
done the
we're ready
same
to
thing.
go with
I had a very conceptual conversation with the whole committee, and then I've had more detailed conversations with,
Yeah,
most of the members.
Catherine got a couple of us on the floor.
Yes, good.
It's
Okay.
on the way to some.
Well, so on that, you're getting, whatever gets drafted, you're gonna do, because it's still.
It's on the floor, so we will have to do it as an amendment,
And then also.
and then all stages of passage and get it over to you to concur.
That's fine.
And if you take care of the bottle bill, we're good.
You'd like me to do
We
it?
could message it to you tonight.
And entry of those. We have to. Do you, just that this isn't about our stuff, but do you, is it your understanding that because the budget conference has been signed, that deals with your sometimes 24-hour issue, or, you know how, because
Oh, do we have that issue with this?
not with this, no, the budget itself.
Yeah.
Oh, you've already, no.
We're the committee of the whole on the budget, so.
You did already, so in other words, because we haven't acted on that, then it goes to you,
Well, they-
and I.
They only did the exact same thing we did, which
Right.
was, we had basically
That's what
an
we did.
explanation of it for all the members, but that doesn't, the process hasn't moved.
No.
But what I've been wondering is if we can message that to you tomorrow.
The budget.
Sometimes that takes a whole day, on the
Yeah,
house.
there's.
So anyway,
yeah.
that's okay. I don't need
Issues
to
about wanting
discuss.
24 hours to read it in the past.
But if they want it, if they want I think they want the 24 hours from the time it's signed. I don't think it's.
Well, that's what
I
I
don't
guess
think
my
it's when
question
when
is.
it's
Okay.
messaged, because once you have it, you can't change
So
it.
they,
Yeah,
What you're messaging is.
everybody is having it and can read it.
Yeah.
I think it may be more the.
And I think that's correct, and someone can.
That's my assumption. I
Yeah.
just wanted to double check as I
Yeah.
keep hearing that
Yeah.
we're trying to be
And,
done.
and
I'm wondering how
on the
that-
tax bill, the same 24 hours doesn't apply, but the longer we wait, the more of a problem it is.
Obviously.
That would, yes, it would be huge if we could wrap it, just so people have language to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can draft, yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
Well, I
Yeah,
can't, so I'm drafting
She's
both,
drafting both.
because you all haven't decided,
right.
and if.
Both of these. And
I have-
on yield, we have language.
Well, they're working on it.
Yeah.
We had some rough, but not the whole thing.
And that we don't have a 24-hour.
Right, that's just going in.
I think the tax bill, people are gonna want as much time as they can.
Yeah, I would say both corner offices would love to have this wrapped tonight.
Okay. Well, if everybody would
we
go
can take,
away, we could.
Yeah,
talk
let's
and
take a minute to see where we are.
We're just gonna be down the hall.
We'll be around. That way Abby doesn't have to drive 3 times, so.